TVHams.com is the official website of the Gentleman Gurchowski Show. TVHams.com. You can go to it. Also go Facebook, like the Facebook Gentleman Gurchowski Show page. And also you can go to something called YouTube. I don't know. Other kids are starting to use it. I don't quite know what that is, but TVHams on YouTube. We also have, look what we got in the studio here. Come on now. Look at this. Unbelievable ladies. You look all colorful and happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Welcome back to the broadcast.
Oh, happy to be here.
Yeah, and now Miss Nikki here. You were flying.
Yes. I was coming back from LA.
Yeah, she met Drew Carey. Did you know that?
Yeah, I
Yes.
heard about that.
She touched his soft skin.
He's got the softest hands.
Nice.
He does. I was so amazed. Like when he shook my hand, I couldn't believe how soft his hands are. I need to know your moisturizer, Drew, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Like message me.
But you know, a guy shouldn't have soft skin like that, should he?
I don't
I
think so.
No?
I kind of like it.
You want to have a guy that's got some calluses and
I want
stuff,
a manly
right?
man.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one that's
man.
gonna hurt you. I mean,
No,
not hurt you
some
like that,
mature
but I'm saying
legs.
one that's gonna if he touches you, there's gonna be some rough marks and stuff, right? No?
No,
I mean, you don't want rough marks on you, rough hands?
didn't they?
Just upside the head.
I mean, just
Only in elevators at the casino. That's the.
I'm just saying that you want you don't want a soft hands man. I don't want a soft
What do
hands
I-
man. I don't think you would want one
Soft-
either.
I,
When I'm shaking someone's hand and they got a soft hand, I'm thinking, what's wrong with this person? Right?
And
They
you're
don't
like,
work
whoops,
for a
it's a
living.
lady. No.
They don't work for a living.
right now, I like men with nice hands, like big hands that are able to.
Able to what?
I guess just strangle me.
Just like that. Just a big. You want a big hand just to strangle.
Okay, Ronda Rousey.
Now, if you got a skinny neck, do you really need big hands to
I don't
strangle
know.
you?
I'd like a man. I'd like a man
She
who
measures.
works, who's a
Yeah.
man who's able to, work and vacuum and contribute to a conversation.
You want a guy that
burger.
could work and come home and then do some housework.
right? And
Yeah,
then
that's-
chit chat and smile
Yeah.
with me. After all
And
the
not
work's
complain.
done, right?
You want a man that you could be seen and not heard, right?
Kind of.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I dated an autistic person. Oh,
Okay.
and then I found out he's a sociopath. I thought he was autistic for 14 years. Then I realized he was a sociopath.
Oh. They're easily misunderstood.
They
mistakenly.
are. Yeah, they are. They have similar attributes.
Yeah. Just kind of like you talk about the plane, right?
Yes.
Those
The
people are
plane.
kind of weird, aren't they?
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna name the airline that I flew
Please
on.
don't. I don't have the money to pay
But-
for the Lego bills.
But I will say, when they were passing the card, I was like, any meth, heroin? Because at this point, I need something to put me way out other than liquor. It was just
The
a horrible.
plane was terrible?
It was a horrible ride back. It was like every screaming baby, come on board.
Oh,
Yeah?
God.
Can your baby scream for more than
They should
6
really put
hours?
them
Let's
in
give you a
cargo.
seat. With the man with the big hands.
Why? That's what they're for, right? You can put them in a little carrying case.
Right.
Yeah.
But I will say
Little
this.
kitty cats out in a carry case and
we had,
children.
we had an experience over at LA's TSA on the way back. My daughter carried a backpack on, and we're going through, and I had taken my medicine and put it in a sweatshirt pocket, put it over the shoulder, and I walked right through the x-ray machine. They never looked up or said anything about
Okay.
my medicine. My daughter is off to the side, and they're unpacking all her stuff, gloves on, and they're waiting for somebody to pat her down.
Why?
A can of orange Fanta.
Oh, my goodness.
Apparently, that is the end all. That's what the world is going to explode from a can of orange Fanta. I forgot and told her to put that can of orange Fanta in her backpack for me.
But now she's
And she's looking at me with like the death ray, like
And she's going to prison now because of your
pretty
thirst.
much. Yeah, she's doing 30 years for Fanta. No, what was
In
funny though.
Guantanamo. She's a terrorist now for Fanta.
What cracked me up though, this guy was so overzealous. He changed his gloves and was like handling the Fanta like this, like set it over here. And then he took out like that litmus paper. It was like checking her stuff, and I'm like, for like residue of what, Fanta? Like, because that's supposed to be for checking gun residue. I was dying. It's hard not to laugh at your kid, especially, I'm a comedian, so all this is just.
Right. It's got aspartame in it. Oh my God! Put it
Yeah.
to the lab.
And I'm just like, and my daughter's like, wait till we get on the plane. And so then we got on the plane. I showed her, like, I had all my pills on me and made it through.
Right.
So she Snapchatted my mom's a mule all over Snapchat. So,
Oh my goodness!
yeah, that we laughed part of the way home until that screaming child.
Did you win anything?
Actually, I had a parting gift of earrings, which I did not wear today, but I'll wear them tomorrow for you. So,
good.
but yeah, they
The
gave us.
TSA gave you a parting gift? For
No,
riding
Price
the
is
plane?
Right. Price
Oh,
is Right.
okay. I'm like, huh?
They gave us earrings. Yeah, they should have gave me
Yeah.
like 6 hours of like mental therapy getting off that plane.
It's something they should have gave you to compensate for that.
Medicinal marijuana would have been fine, but
You're always looking for compensation.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta get something.
I want compensation.
you should have been a lawyer.
Yeah, like that guy remember Jackie Childs from Seinfeld? Who told you to put on the bomb? Hey, police in Seattle pulled over a speeding car and ended up having to deliver a baby girl.
Oh boy.
The Seattle patrolman pulled over a car speeding through red lights at 4 in the morning.
Nosy cop.
As the officer approached the car, the father-to-be jumped out of the driver's side door. That'd be funny if you dropped out of the passenger side door, right?
Yeah,
the wife was driving in, going into labor, and then pleaded with the officer to let him go to the hospital. The audio of the birth, including the baby's first cries, was captured on the video footage, and now the new father is thanking the officers with a handshake and a big hug. Isn't that a sweet story?
Yeah.
Huh?
It
That
means
is
there is
sweet.
like some humanity.
Well, I mean, what were there other options?
I don't know.
What else could they
Yeah.
do?
Why would you call for an ambulance if you're gonna have a baby?
Some people think they can make it.
When the water breaks, it's over with.
Not
right?
necessarily. Not necessarily.
Most people.
No,
you
I worked
can
in
do-
healthcare 20 years, and I'm
Okay,
gonna tell
what
you this.
happens?
A lot of times, everybody's different. It's
Okay.
just like your pain and her pain would be two different things. Like she might
Mine
be
would
able.
be worse.
I don't have
yeah.
a tolerance for pain.
Okay, so
So
some
like
people.
gas, I go to the emergency room sometimes. Woo, gotta get out of there.
You have a space of a window supposedly of when your bag breaks to getting you to the hospital.
Okay.
Now, if they live like 50 miles from the hospital, it's stupid them that they didn't pick the hospital closer. If they decided to wait, I mean, baby's gonna show up when it's ready to show up. There is no telling, but you're supposed to have some kind of window of time. But if it's not her first baby either, they come pretty.
Yeah, afterwards. Okay, but I'm just saying she should have had
Okay.
she should have some better insight. I mean, she should know more about it. I know more about it. Call the ambulance, right? As soon as it starts kicking, call the ambulance.
But some people don't want
As
to
soon as
pay
you
for an ambulance.
conceive.
Yeah.
As soon as you conceive.
Call the ambulance, right?
call
You
the
got 9
ambulance.
months to move close to the hospital, right? You got 9 months to sell your house and
Practice
move.
run.
Yeah.
Pack the bags.
You got pain, you should be circling the parking lot, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, you should have like Partee on speed dial or something like that.
Yeah, but the thing about having a baby, though, you actually are surprised when you do have a baby.
Yes.
You go there to have a baby, but you're not thinking you're going there to have a baby. I don't know what you
They
think you're
kept me
going
in the
there for.
hospital. Like, the doctor was like, no, I'm going to run some tests. And when they ran some tests, they're like, oh, we're just going to induce you. So I just was in the hospital for like 4 days.
He was drugged.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with
they
that.
drugged me, too.
Pretty much. So I was just there until.
But not enough, because
Yeah.
I
Oh,
remember...
it's never enough.
The
It's
pain.
never.
I remember screaming...
It still hurt?
No, yeah, after they did whatever they did to me, I screamed at the doctor that I wasn't Seabiscuit.
Did you sue him or what?
I said, I'm not a horse! So, I guess he thought I was a horse because whatever he did, it hurt, and I felt it.
Larry wants to know, did you get compensated for your
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I just wanted a cigarette. No, I didn't
Yeah.
get compensated.
They could smoke in an operating room now, can't you?
They should be able to. In the good old days, they did.
I mean, because you're not hurting the baby anymore. The baby's already
Well,
developed.
did you hear about the car thing? Like, if you're caught in the car smoking with a baby, you get a ticket now.
Since when?
Since recent.
Who's doing this?
It's what state started that, Larry? Do
Oh,
you know
that's
about
ridiculous.
It?
California, probably, right?
Oh, that's
I'm not sure.
ridiculous.
It's
Gotta
been
be
all over
California.
Facebook.
Get out.
I was
When
raised
can
in the
they do
70s
this?
with like, roll the window up, you're gonna have a draft.
I smoked a
Yeah.
pack of cigarettes a day
Yeah.
when I was pregnant in public.
I grew
I
up
don't
with a
care.
time
And
there
we
was
turned out okay, right?
there was
My
no
daughter turned
seat
out
belts. Cigarettes
Yeah.
were unfiltered.
You can't have a cigarette with a kid in that car. This is
That's the reason why you smoke. It's because you have a kid in the car.
right.
Mom, are we there yet?
It's not like it's not okay when you're driving.
But what could be worse? I mean, how's that really hurting the kid?
Because they're inhaling supposedly secondhand smoke.
Well, I want to see that law.
It's called methane gas, too. That's bad for us, isn't it?
Everything's bad. At this point,
Right,
oxygen is
everything, right?
bad. At this point,
Yeah, asbestos.
Greenhouse gas, and now there's, certain flowers that bloom, and it's supposed to be bad if you smell it, right?
what?
Oh yeah, that big one.
Yeah.
What flower?
They,
It blooms every like 10 years. Everyone wants to go there and smell it, and it
What
smells like
flower?
decay.
and, this is the botanical gardens.
Yeah, there's some big ugly looking. It's called the death flower, right?
Nice. So
And
you go
it-
up to
every
and fall out.
Every 7 to 10 years it blooms, and then when it's just blooming now, they want to
Well,
go there and
I
smell
mean, that's
it.
ridiculous.
On top of stupidity, in Japan they were showing that they made this poo flavored. I don't know who knows what poo tastes like, but
Poo flavored.
poo flavored is some kind of soup dish or whatever, and they serve it in this toilet bowl looking thing, and people are
Oh
buying this.
my goodness.
People are buying it. So the
There's a
world's
market.
going
There's
crazy.
always a market for something.
I want to know who knows what poo flavored is. Like, who was the dummy who said, "Yep, that's
Well,
about the
I'm not
consistency
going
of
to get
taste."
involved in that, but
That
No.
was crazy.
Yeah, you took me out of. I'm not even going for dessert after this. Now this is it. I'm done for the day.
I've wrecked your diet.
Yeah. I go back on my.
What diet is it, Larry?
Yeah. Huh?
What diet is that?
It's not the diet she wants me. Huh?
The 7.5-month diet.
I'm gonna start my gym membership in 7.5 months.
Where are you going?
In 7.5 months, I'm gonna start it.
Where?
Huh?
Where?
Wherever take my money.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna shop around for the next 7 months to find a good gym to go to.
I want to know where you end up signing up. I'll go.
Kool-Aid Man will be there. And you can always find out my gym schedule at TVHams.com, the official website of the Gentleman Grachowski Show. TVHams.com. Catch us on Facebook and YouTube.
It's a Gentleman Grachowski Show. Everybody, don't you know? It's a Gentleman Grachowski Show. Everybody, don't you know? It's a Gentleman Grachowski Show. Everybody, don't you know? It's a Gentleman Grachowski Show.